Hey guys, what's up? It's Plevis, and I'm back with another video, another kind of educational video of me playing Garen. I hit GM again like 2 days ago. I hit 880 LP. Right now it's a little bit higher, but at the time I got GM. I got the screenshot so it counts, but I want to do another educational video, kind of going through my thought process like I previously have, kind of explaining my decision making, how I'm playing in these Masters plus lobbies. This game was a lot lower elo than I would wish. Honestly, I think this season is so fucked because I'm still going against like Diamond low Master players when I'm 880 LP GM. It Either way, that's not the point. This game I'm going against a Gnar. I like going Doran's Helmet to Gnar. The armor is really nice. He has some AP damage, magic damage. So I like going this type of item into champs like that. Also, I don't think he does enough damage. The runes I went this game, Spellbook, Unsealed, Magical Footwear, Biscuits, Cosmic Insight, and double HP scaling. Very scaly type of matchup. I got second win for the damage. He doesn't do enough for me to have to go Doran Shield to a matchup like maybe Vayne. So this is nice. In these games, I like going Spellbook. I've been into range top most of the time. If it's like a Vayne, I probably will just go Storm Surge, maybe into Kale, things like that. But into a matchup like this, I think I can outscale. I like going Spellbook. So much utility, it's very nice. So here, I'm just, again, trying to get as much farm as I can. I know Fracty's about to get level 2, so I back off, because I'm not going to get prio into this matchup. I just can't. So now I'm backing off. I'm dropping some minions. If I walk up, it's going to be a world of hurt, and it's not going to be worth a minion or two. So I'm just like, I'm going to let him push in. It's a big wave crash. It's fine. As long as I don't take too much damage, I can't get dove, so it's perfectly fine. Yeah, and again, I'm just trying to get any CS I can get without getting punished too hard. Now he's mega. I'm going to be extra careful because there's just so much damage. I see he's used W. I'm going to quickly use an E just to get the last hit on the minion. Not too bad. This game, I did very well in, I must say. Like, I got a lot of kills. I really went off, and I really am happy this is, like, my games at GM, because I felt like it really shown, like, how much I've improved in the past. This season, I've only played Garen. Last season, when I hit GM, I played Garen and Singed, mostly Singed, but this season, I just stick to Garen, and that was it, which was a very fun experience for me. I'm very glad I was able to get this high up with a champion as simple as him. Applying my own skill and macro to it when his champ's so simple, it's a lot less micro, a lot more macro. Yeah, and again, it's like, this is kind of how most range top matchups go. You're just basically getting poked out constantly while you're trying to farm as many minions as possible. That's the beauty of teleport, right? I have Cosmic Drive. My teleport's only 254. His is 3 minutes. Like, 50 seconds makes a big difference. So it's like, it's nice to teleport. I back. I get a, long sword refillable. Sell out my potion. It's very much fine. Lost a couple of minions there. Not the end of the world. Get behind the XP a little bit. W the damage. I look for a little bit of damage there. Right now, again, I have a back advantage over him. I have some gold advantage. Put a ward down just in case. I don't know where Mbessa is at the moment. But get a little poke here and there. Take a little bit of damage. Not, perfectly fine position to be in, right? I still can't really beat him because he can kind of space me out. He has his E, right? So I can't really... I'm trying to look for... As I see, I try to look for a play. He jumps out instantly. Now I know that his E is gone. His one escape against me. I can look for more, like right here. Like, this is what I mean. He uses E, and now he's playing a little too aggressive. I get a full E combo on him, I back off. I got biscuits. I'm perfectly fine. I use a refillable. Perfect position to be in, right? I got all my potions. He just used his only one, and I'm going to out-sustain him, right? Just from my passive alone. So I'm trying my best not to lose my passive stat or my passive healing, getting free auto attacks in, dodging that Q, right? Getting another refill. And here's like, I don't want a wave to crash, and I know I don't need to let a wave crash. I got my W up, I got my biscuits. He's the one that should be scared of me. I do not want that wave to crash. If it crashes, he gets a free back, right? And he gets TPs, and it's going to be a really bad position to be in. So I don't want that to occur, right? Here again, I have my W, I have biscuits. I'm not too scared of him right now. I'm very strong. Because of the advantage from the back I got. Right here, I'm letting the minion die because I'm like, I can actually probably kill him here with a Q flash combo. Q E combo with a W. Because right now, as you know, Meganar, right? He loses his armor after when he goes Mega, he gets more armor. When he's out, when it's more small form, he loses a lot of armor, right? So I was like, I'm gonna see if he makes a mistake of walking up, I can flash Q kill him before he can react, like instantly. He'll die to a QE, right? Instead, he didn't. He played safe, and yeah, he just TP'd, right? Again, his TP is now 3 minutes. Mine's about halfway there, so the perfect fine position to be in. I'm backing again now. I like Phage in this. I like Phage into range matchups mostly. If I'm playing against like maybe a Kale, if I don't want to push too much and I want to play for freezing, I don't mind going Phage. So I can play around autoing and then running at them, trying to get that little boost of movement speed. But here, this guy's just constantly pushing. I can just clear the waves. I don't mind just constantly trade clears with him. So right now I got Phage, I got Flash. My spellbook's about to be up. You'll see what I pick, and I'll kind of tell you how spellbook. At least I use it. I learned it from Palco himself, the GOAT Garen one trick. He kind of pioneered this trick, and I kind of learned from him. Very old trick, but at least older now. He missed that R there. If he ulted me there, that would have been a world of hurt because I didn't have W up, but he missed. This guy is a NAR player, by the way. This guy's not first timing it. This guy's just bad. I'm sorry. He's not that good of a player. But here it's like, yeah, I took the damage, W it up, I'm using my little potion. And I get spellbook finally. And I pick heal. Into these types of matchups, right? Again, you're playing these matchups to kind of survive. Right now, I don't really have any kill pressure on the NAR. If he was half HP, I might go Ghost or I might go Ignite. Or maybe even Exhaust, right? Just go these things. But right now, I'm like, I don't really have any kill pressure on him. I kind of just want to farm and to just to sustain in lane. Try to wait for my... look for a catch here and there when he missteps, I think. But right now, it's like... I'm just trying to look for... look for anything, and the heal helps me out there. Right here, yeah, I'm kind of going in and out because I was going to. So there, I wanted to pause for a second. I was gonna go for the plant, right? So the plant's right around here, I believe, right? I was gonna go for the plant if he didn't hard push, but because he's consistently hard pushing, I didn't go for the plant because I'm just gonna lose minions, so it's not worth it, right? So here, he tries to look for a little bit of damage on me, tries to look for a Q to get my passive healing down, and he hits me. So I get to clear the wave. Okay, now this is what I do. So I see the way I saw the way he pathed, right? As I see the way he's pathing, I'm like, okay, he's going for the plant. This guy is not stupid. He's a Masters player. He knows what he's doing. He's going for the plant. So if I let him get that plant, I'm gonna be half HP. He's gonna be full HP, and I'm gonna be in a really bad spot. So I'm gonna force this fight. I'm gonna force him to put him in a position where he can't get that plant without some retaliation, and that's what I go for. Because now I'm at 3/4 HP. He's at full HP, but he has I got a good amount of healing too, and I get full prio again. I get to push the wave out, and he can't really do anything about it. Depending on how he played, if he froze. The way he's playing, I'm like, okay, he might actually walk into the bush here. He's looking aggressive, so I'm going to look to try to hit him here. And I full combo him. Again, it's not perfect, some damage. Right here, I'm taking a really bad trade, right? But guess who's around? Neferi, right? So this is actually a great trade. So a good thing to kind of get into a mindset as a top laner is you look at, a trade by itself. Oh, I lost half HP in a trade, and he lost 3/4 HP. This is bad. Like, no, if your jungler is top side and the enemy jungler is bot side are not able to gank, that's a fine trade. You traded good HP. If that makes sense. Like, the trade is good for you because you have jungle pressure. I knew the fairy was there, so I'm going to take a bad trade. I had heal. I'm not going to die. I had W. He can't kill me. And if he even tried to kill me, guess who's top? It's going to be Neferi. So, this is perfectly fine. And I get a good backer. I get a lot of gold here. I'm pretty ahead of him now because of that. And now I get, the good old Phage dagger. Of course, I'm not going boots. I would go boots usually, but because I'm going magical footwear, it's a really good summoner spell, or not summoner spell, sorry, a really good rune in my opinion. So down a little bit. Let me turn it down a little bit. Hopefully my mic's not peaking. I think it is. Either way, I'm not gonna fucking redo it. But right now, again, I'm going back to lane. Got a good advantage against him. Again, it's Nora. I'm not gonna be able to do too much until I get Strybreaker. That's how the Garen matchup works. A lot of range top. You just really can't do anything until you get Strybreaker, some boots, or they really fuck up. So yeah, again, he's just hard pushing again. I'm looking for a little bit of poke here. I don't really mind it because I'm really ahead. Like, usually here it's not good because I didn't have W up. I was going to W as R, but I didn't. There it's like, oh, you shouldn't have gone in. I'm going to have W. But like, it's fine. I'm really ahead. So in this position, it's perfectly fine to be a little bit aggressive because I am in a really strong spot. And I'm trying to set up a kill on him later, right? Because, you know, he doesn't have as much sustain as I do because of my passive. So I don't mind taking a little bit of aggressive trades on him. Most range top matches are like that where they just don't have the ability to sustain the damage you do. And here's like, I'm taking damage, I'm trying to back off, I'm not trying to die. Because I have TP. And, look at this. I instantly have enough to my Strikebreaker, 750. So I get my TP back, I can get Strikebreaker. Then he cancels my back and I want to fucking die. But it happens, right? I was unlucky. But I don't have to stay. His Q is too long of a cooldown to be able to throw it at me again before I get back. It really sucks there because he really kind of fucked up my timing because I should not be back this late. But I baited him. I missed my Strikebreaker. He used E instantly. And yeah, he overstayed and he explodes. I don't know why he did that, but he did. That was just a mistake in his own part. And now I'm just like super accelerated. Garen loves these types of kills. Garen scales pretty well. He snowballs really well. He loves gold. He loves items. He loves XP. He loves everything. I miss Siege. He loves everything that you get in top lane, right? So I'm really ahead right now. I'm really accelerated. There's really not much they can do anymore against me. I'm already strong. They can obviously still beat me, but right now it's like I'm so ahead. This Narj is gonna have a real hard time against me now. I have 700 gold. I'm not really backing yet because I don't really need to. I can just look for a little bit of damage on him because again I have Strikebreaker, so it's super easy to find any type of trade. Super simple. He didn't E. Wait, he's not E. He's just not Eing. I don't know why. He's not using his E. This guy might have been inting. I don't know. This guy is a Gnar player, but I mean, I'm surprised. I was like, at the time I fought him, I was like, I'm surprised he's not using his E right now. Maybe he used it when he was at some point. I don't remember, but he didn't. He just doesn't use his ability. And now it's like, I can't kill him. I could kill him. I could kill him in this state. It's gonna be hard, but I could. If he fucks up really bad, but he backed, right? Because he's less than half HP. I'm a Garen. And he just can't really play anymore. And now I'm just pushing because I don't really care much for this lane. I'm not really looking to beat him out. I'm just trying to get as much opportunity as I can to get this tower. Because as you take top tower, there are times where you maybe don't want to take it if you really want to bully your laner. But you get so much opportunity, you get so much gold from taking the tower. It's usually just worth it to take it. In some circumstances, you don't really want to. But it's like, you don't always got to, right? Now look at my gold, 1,600. That's a lot. That's a lot of gold. That's a lot of money. So it's like I'm going to back again and go for probably, I don't remember. I think Swiftness makes sense. I could have maybe went like plated steel caps because of the Mbessa and the Gnar because the auto attack, but I'm so ahead. I'm like, I'm just going to keep looking for the movement speed. I'm going straight to Dirk. I've been going a lot of Youmuu's Ghostblade previous, like in my most of my builds now. It's a very strong item. It gives you the movement speed buff. The movement speed is really nice on Garen. I've been kind of going away from Phantom Dancer. Not that it's a bad item, I don't think. It's just I don't really like it as much anymore. After the nerfs to crit. I wanted to see if he was actually going to push. He didn't. He was freezing it now. So I'm trying to see where Mbessa was, where I was like if I should go in or not. And now he's out of Mega Gnar, and now he's at a position where he can just die. Now he's in a position where like, he can just die to me, right? He just uses E. He doesn't flash. He's dead, right? He uses E again in a really stupid way. And again, I'm like, I'm going to get an advantage out of that because he uses E. I'm going to punish him by killing him because he uses E ability. And if he either one had the flash or he doesn't flash and he dies. He didn't flash and he dies and he loses the tower, basically, right? So it's a very, very great position to be in. I'm so ahead. No one can really stop me right now, like at all. His teammates are very unhappy with this gameplay. And I already got, at 14 minutes, I got both towers. And right now, what am I gold? Another 1,400 gold. I think that's enough for Youmuu's. I can't remember. I did. Now, that's barely enough, I think. It's not too far away actually. But again, okay. Keep in mind, I'm really ahead. And the most important thing about being ahead is not just actually getting the item. It's about TPing. I'm TPing right here, looking for the fight. I'm like, I'm gonna get there as quick as possible. I'm gonna get my shield, and I hate this shit. Aurelion Soul not getting canceled. I don't know if it's a channel or not. I actually never knew. TPing here, I think was fine. And I'm just looking for any damage I can get. Looking for a play because again, I'm really ahead. So I want to try to push my lead as much as possible, so the enemy team cannot snowball and, you know, get back into the game. I'm trying to consistently push my lead, and so they can't slow the game down. And I just killed both of them. Look what Nar's doing. He's freezing. This is horrible. This is so bad. This guy's inting. It's like, that's what you shouldn't do. Look, okay, this is some bullshit right here. Full HP. We're both full HP. Just dies. And I live. Garen's, I think, getting nerfed next patch at some point. I honestly think that was bullshit that I killed him at that HP, even though I was ahead. Like, it still was insane. I still tanked all that damage. But I'm back now. I have a good another 1,005. Every back I've gone has been really good. Let's see what I build into. I think after this, I'll show my builds after the game. I don't have my builds. I don't think I'm able to show them. But I think I'm trying to think of what to build. And I start going the like the solo carry build, which is usually a Stridebreaker. It's not Yomu's. It's not really the main thing, but I like going Stridebreaker, Sterax, Black Cleaver. I think Black Cleaver, like GA and things like that. Things where it's like I'm so ahead, I can just build these items and I can solo carry the game. My team's doing great. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm so strong. I just want to build to the highest advantage I have to just win the game. So I'm just building. I change my builds a lot, swap them out a little bit. Sometimes Stridebreaker. I don't always go Stride, but most of the time I do. I go Triforce here and there into Camille matchups and Bessa, some things like that. Maybe Fiora sometimes if I really like damage. But I don't really need Stridebreaker every time. I'm trying to see if I can catch the Gnar out, but I think it's warded. Was it warded? I'm assuming it was. Yeah, it was warded. So I was trying to look for a catch. I didn't have Red Trinket. I should have Red Trinket by now. I don't. That was a mistake on my part. I like going Red Trinket when I'm ahead. Personal preference. The Fey Lights are really nice, so you kind of do want Yellow Trinket, but here again, I get a free Ghost from Spellbook. I forgot to say, I actually took Ghost from Spellbook. I don't know when I did that, but I had Ghost, right? That's the utility of Spellbook. Very nice. So again, he started to run away from me. He flashed away, and he still died, even though he's running for his life. So again, I get a free push. I don't want to get caught by anyone. I don't know where Mbessa is at the moment. And Ezreal pulls up. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to dodge. I got Neferi pulling up, so I'm not too worried about it. So I hit him with the Q. He goes there. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go around, and he flashed. And then I think he killed him. Yeah. And here, like, I'm not gonna die, right? Like, I W. I'm playing Garen. I'm not gonna die to that. And boom, another just a big dub in the top lane. It's going very well. A bunch of more gold. Every back has been great. I think I should go Black Cleaver. Oh, sorry, I paused. Is that Black Cleaver? I think I go Black Cleaver third. I don't remember. I think Black Cleaver is nice because it kind of just makes I have damage, so I don't really need to worry about going like full assassin. Because full assassin, in my opinion, is not bad at all, but it puts you at a lot more risk than you always need to be. I personally love the Bruiser builds. I love Bruiser Garen. I love rotating my abilities, using multiple E's, using multiple Q's, and using multiple W's. And I'm like, I see him. I see like I see Mbessa's there. I'm gonna look for her here. He flashed away. I'm like, okay, I can't kill him. He ulted me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna back off now because I have cooldown. My E is on cooldown and my W is on cooldown. Both of those abilities are my most important abilities to actually like look for anything. So I didn't want to play too aggressive, not knowing what was coming for me, and I didn't want to take the risk. Because again, I right now have a 1,000 gold shutdown, right? 300 plus my 700. I'm playing really cautious not to die. I'm trying my best not to make really stupid mistakes. I think I made a mistake. I got close at one point where I got really like unlucky and I made a really bad misplay. But when you're ahead, right, you need to be extra cautious. You need to push your lead and you need to not make mistakes because making one. If I give Ezreal, Aurelion Sol, and Bessa, even probably not Gnar, but Aurelion Sol and Bessa, Ezreal, a shutdown, it's gonna look really bad. It's gonna be really bad. So I don't want to do that. Here I'm TPing in because I want to help for Baron, or sorry, Dragon, not Baron, right? And I'm just so strong I can TP right in and just completely steamroll everyone. I got Black Cleaver, I got a Control Word, I got my Red Trinket, or Oracle Lens. Yeah, and again, like I said, it's just the same thing every game. I'm just pushing my lead. I backed to get an item, but I had TP, so I'm there for the dragon with zero problems. If I didn't have TP, I wouldn't have backed there because they kind of need me. They would prefer to have me there, and I don't want them to have. Again, I don't want them to have a chance to come back into the game. And if I leave and it's a 4v5, that's their chance of getting back into the game. Why would I give them a chance when I can just like completely kick them out and just I'm gonna be there 5v5, try to fight us, you're going to lose, and we're gonna take this dragon for free, and we're gonna kill you in the process if you even try to contest. Here I push and I path through the jungle. This is a kind of really good macro play in my opinion. I'm not gonna be able to get that tower, not with Gnar there. Most likely not. He'll just clear the waves. See, I'm red trinketing. I'm trying to look for anyone to catch, right? I see Ezreal, boom. Right. I'm gonna try to ult him here. Do not have R? I do not have R. That makes sense, right? I think this is where I get caught, right? It was really bad. But Nautilus took the kill. This was really bad. This was like I was like, oh fuck, I fucked up really bad. I'm so sorry. I told my team like I fucked up. Because I should never have died there. That was a good catch, but I think it just, if I had ult him, it'd been a lot better. It just took too long. But my team, again, they held their own really well. And they just completely gapped the enemy, so it just made no difference. And again, they just completely take over. So my team's doing great. I love my team this game. They're very good and they're very like supportive, very nice team. Yeah, and I made a misplay. I got caught there, but luckily the Nautilus decided to fix that issue. Getting the Ezreal there, you see how kind of like my positioning where I kind of like I went from here, I went around, went up, went down, I red trinketed here, and I saw Ezreal path this way after he killed the minions. I'm like, okay, he's gonna path right here. I put red trinket and boom, right there. And I caught him. And that's kind of what you should do as Garen and these type of Renekton, Garen, Darius, Aatrox, these champions, Riven, all these champions that kind of like this type of playstyle where someone walks into you. If you don't have to run into them, it's very nice. If they walk into you, you don't have to use your abilities. You don't have to forcefully use your stride to chase them. You want to try to be in those positions, at least in my opinion. Again, right, Baron's coming up. I'm looking for any picks. Nautilus, I know for a fact, is trying to get wards. And because he's dead and I ult him, so we can get rid of him as soon as possible, so he's not going to be a nuisance to us. When I get the chance, I'll try to possibly see if I can look at something that I want to show to kind of show the importance of what I'm doing right here. Again, I'm so ahead, I can just do this. But this is not really part of the plan. This is kind of just because we're discussing these strong, right? But here I'm just pushing wave because I know Aurelion Sol's bot lane and no one can stop me. I'm pushing wave so top lane can push easier. But I wanted to show something. Okay, if you look at red, they only got any. Oh, they do got wards. Oh shit. Oh wait, yeah, never mind. Well, my plan was trying to get to them to not have any wards in this area, right? So they didn't know if we're taking Baron or not. But he got some wards. I didn't realize that. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, my plan there was to make sure he didn't get any wards, and I go bot here to look for the Aurelion Sol. Again, I can't really catch him because it's Aurelion Sol. So I'm just going to push as much as I can. Next item. Yep, going blank. I got Black Cleaver. I'm going, what's it called? Sterak's Gauge now because it's just going to make me so tanky and so hard to kill. It's just going to be like I'm going to be a brick wall of damage. I usually don't like selling Doran's Helm. It's a really good item. It's similar to Doran's Blade. It has such good stats and it scales really well with your armor, or it scales really well with levels. So it's like you want to keep it. Here I'm trying to again looking for Gnar to catch him. Again, he's not really the smartest person ever, right? I tried to Q him before he was able to do that, but he didn't. Again, he just keeps fighting. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he's playing really bad. But again, I'm looking for a pick. Getting picks like this when you're ahead is really good, even though he's really dumb. it's like, and he's not really that useful for his team. Getting these picks completely slows down their tempo. And I see Mbessa looking for this. I know what let me show you. I know what Mbessa's trying to do. Mbessa's trying to get any advantage she can get, which is dragon's coming up. We're not fighting for this dragon. I'm gonna get topside. I know he's gonna do that because he wants to farm. He wants to get any advantage. He wants to steal jungle camps. He wants to kick out our Neferi while also trying to get himself some gold. But I know that. So I'm waiting, and I know he's going to be there, and I'm going to catch him. So it's these little things, right? These little knowledge checks in this high elo. People are pretty predictable. You know what they're going to do in some positions, right? It's just that you need to catch them out on these mistakes that they make. Getting these 2 picks, again, it pushes them into a position. It doesn't just kick them out of the lane or like kick them out of dragon. It just slows them down significantly. And here it's like he hinted a little bit, but I'm still so tanky they can't kill me. It's fine. And then absolutely, I silenced the Gnar. I was scared there because I was like, I didn't expect Gnar to ult me. I thought he was gonna die before he was able to get Mega, but I silenced him there early so he couldn't use his abilities. He just barely lived. And I said we can end the game here. I'm gonna back and then TP. And then now I have Sterax, and now I'm just going to take over the game. Like right now I am 10-1. I am just an absolute menace in this game. I went 12-1-9, 14,000 golds compared to 7,000. No, I'd say 14,000. Yeah, it's 14,000. What I'm saying. I was gonna say 400, but yeah, that's the end of the game, and I completely I'm really proud of myself for this one. I tried my best to really hone in on everything, try to make no mistakes, and I'm ahead right now. I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna negate any possible chance that they can come back into this game. Right, I'm gonna lock in because it's my GM game. There are some games where you go ahead and you get ahead and then you just, you autopilot, but you really in this game, I'm I want to get GM. I want to win this game. It's my GM game. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to keep level and just think about what I'm doing and just explain to my team what I'm going to do and why I'm doing it, right? Now, that's the end of the game. It's going to go black. But I wanted to quickly show, if I can show it. Is it not showing? What the fuck? Why? It should work. Oh. Sorry, it's now completely black screen. It's gonna ruin my fucking video. There we go. Fixed it. Great game. There we go. Okay. So, I wanted to quickly show my OP.GG just to kind of show where I'm at. Not too many games. 56% win rate. Pretty nice. Right now, again, I'm not GM anymore because it went up significantly and I don't really play on weekdays because I work full time. So, I haven't been on. If we looked at ranked solo duo, let's see. Again, I've been playing this game for a long fucking time. This is not even my main account. I had other accounts back in the day. And I hit GM last season, but it was early season GM, and I ended 100 LP because I kind of just quit after, and I didn't even play that much. But yeah, this game's 880. Again, I've been on some crazy win streaks. Again, I go Spellbook. I've been trying out Storm Raiders against Aatrox. I went against 2 different Aatrox, tried it out. This guy was actually pretty good. This Aatrox I went against, he was, I think, GM. Yeah, at least a pretty good Aatrox player, at least from what I noticed. He fucking put me for the ringer. We won the game, but it was a hard one. I went against, this game I lost, but yeah, I went on some crazy win streaks. Spellbook, most of them I've been going against range top almost every game. Spellbook. This game I tried again, Storm Raider Surge, but this time I decided to go a very aggressive build. I went Doran's Helm, but usually you should probably go Doran's Blade, go very aggressive, and you want to scale with it, but you don't really gain much out of the rune if you don't go a lot of AD early. I like going Grass too into Camille, Mbessa as well. I think I see Mbessa. Yep, Mbessa. I go Triforce, Serpent's Fang. Again, Spellbook. A lot. I don't really like going Spellbook that much. It's just really good into range matchups. I tried in Tryndamere, it didn't work out too well. But yeah, that's really it. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. Let me guys, if you have any questions in the comments, please put them there. I'll be more than happy to answer any of them. I do coaching. I'm not the best. My coaching is not too much, and I'm not the best, coach in the world, but my prices are pretty reasonable. I'll post it in the description if you guys want to check it out. For newer players, if you're a Masters Plus, you probably won't need much for me. You probably should look for someone much higher rank. Challenger players, Palco, if you're looking for Garen, talk to Palco. He's absolutely the GOAT. But if you're like lower level and you don't want to spend too much money, but still want some advice from someone who knows at least somewhat of what they're doing, be more than happy to help anyone out. But yeah, just please message me in on the comments for my links. Yeah. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.